Howdy, folks. It is DIECAST Buffet here again, and it is time for the Season 3 finale of NASCAR Thunder 2004 Career Mode. We've had an amazing season, guys. We've won 6 Winston Cup races, and it is time for one more. So here is your standings and your winners so far. I mean, just so much has happened this year. Michael Waltrip wins there, and it's $4.99 today. Daytona 500. Ward Burton wins Dover. Tony Stewart officially clinches the 2005 Winston Cup champion, becoming a 4th straight title recipient. I mean, unbelievable stats. He's got 7 wins this year. Kevin Harvick, Ryan Newman, Jeff Gordon have been officially eliminated, so he's got the championship, so we're not going to worry about the points. We've had an amazing season so far. I mean, we have 11 wins to our credit. We're going to be running the alternate paint scheme. We're going to be running the alternate Whitetails Unlimited paint scheme for the final race of 2005. I don't know what paint scheme we're going to be running in 2006. We're going to have 10 races with Whitetails Unlimited on board. We're probably going to keep the same paint scheme. We might make a new alternate, though, for next year. I don't know. So this could be the final time we see this car on track. Rookie of the Year, Ray Parker's got that locked up. Pole Award, we won that. Manufacturers, Chevrolet, and the title goes to Chevrolet. We got the lap champion pretty much locked up as well, so that's how everything is going. Team management, final race before 2006, so here's all your updated sponsorship situations. Garage, what can we do here? So we need to overhaul something, so we're going to go ahead and overhaul good old chassis number 8. Let's go ahead and get that fixed up. We got our Daytona 500 car ready to go, so that's great. Engines, what can we work on? We need to get our short track engine fixed, so we're going to go ahead and overhaul that. Get that thing fixed up. Bodies, let's see, we already got our Super Speedway body ready to go. We're going to go ahead and fix that one up. There we go. Get everything ready to go for Homestead team. We're gonna probably change out some crewmen after the season, but you know, we've done amazing in 2005. We've had an amazing season. Oh yeah, I forgot to check where we are in the standings. I think we're like 14th in points. I think 14th. Okay. So after our great finish at Rockingham, we actually have a bunch of top 5s this year. 14 top 5s. That's pretty good. So we're not going to catch Kurt Busch most likely, but hey, you never know. I ain't too worried about it. Now we need a good Homestead car. Let's see. We got to use something for Daytona, but we're going to use this one, tire grip and tire wear. Let's try to get one final victory in 05, man. Let's use this engine. The body we're going to be using, obviously we're going to have to use the short track one, unfortunately, because we need that extra drafting for the 500 next year. Car rating is 71. Excuse me, 81. Let's go to the final race of 2005. All right, folks, so your 2005 champion has qualified on pole. We qualified 7th. Let's go ahead and sit it down trackside for the Ford 400 from Homestead Miami Speedway.
Welcome to the Homestead Miami Speedway for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Ford 400. I'm here with Barney Hall. NASCAR ran its first race here in 1999. What do you think of this track?
Well, Joe, this track has changed a lot this year. It's still wide, but they've added banking to the turns. Used to be very flat here, so these drivers probably will spend the first few laps getting accustomed to the new design.
The 82 car is getting aggressive on the track with some other drivers.
If they don't want this to become a problem on the track and with NASCAR, these guys need to use their heads a bit out there. You can rub fenders now and again, but it shouldn't be a weekly occurrence.
Kevin Grubb looks to turn his luck around in this race.
Oh, he definitely wants to turn things around starting now. His whole crew seems determined to pull out of this slump. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull off at least a top 15.
Something a little out of the ordinary in this one for Jimmy McMurray.
You know, I spoke with the guys from that team in the garage this morning, and they said they tried something a little different in qualifying this week. They learned their lesson, though. Stick with what works, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Engines are fired here at Homestead, Miami Speedway. Kenny Wallace and Tony Stewart on the front row. The championship has already been clinched. Points do not matter. It is pretty much an expedition race at this point. There's nothing to be gained. There's championships already been crowned. It's already been sent to Jacobs Racing. They'll be doing the celebrations after today's race. But for the win, though, this is it. This is for the win, guys. There's one more race left. One more trophy ready to give out in 05, and it is the Homestead Miami Speedway 400. So Ford 400, the last race of the year. Whew. Man, we had a really good car here last year. Let's see how this plays out. Final race of 2005. Who's going to retire? Who's going to keep their spots? Stewart's your champion, but one final race to be crowned. Here we go, guys. Johnson already aggressive on the restart. 26 circuits around here. The car was not that good in qualifying, I'll be honest. We had to back up the corner so much to be able to get it around here, but this is a fun track, man. Oh, Gordon's going to really block the inside there. I don't know how our car's going to handle in traffic, though. It's a different setup than we usually run. So we're going to have to see how that plays out. But we qualified 7th, so it's not too bad. Kenny Wallace has already fell all the way back to 8th on the first lap after qualifying 2nd to Tony Stewart. Harvick, Gordon, Newman, they all came up just, 300-plus points short to Tony. But, yep, they're racing for one final victory. The drive for 5 will have to wait until 06. For Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick, and Newman, their first championships will have to wait. We can't be top 10 in points, but next year we're going to try to be top 10 in points. We're going to try to be able to be competitive in points next year. Winning 6 races, an unbelievable achievement. 11th wins overall for our team and myself, so that's great. Tony got 7 wins this year, but who knows, he might make it 8th after today. But we got to get around this cat in the 24 car. He is blocking. Oh, God. That is why you don't block. Because when you go on the inside trying to pass them, they just snap tight. So, ain't worried about it. Keep digging. No, don't go 3 wide. Tony is out front, and his teammate Bobby Labonte, who got a win or 2 earlier this year, he's in 2nd. Okay. Come on, let's just go to the outside around Rusty if we can. Got some Penske cars up here. Kevin Harvick carrying the banner for RCR, let me tell you. Robbie Gordon and Steve Park ain't done jack crap for RCR. It has been only Kevin Harvick. Rusty Wallace is going to try to block all the way down the bottom. He's lucky I don't send him into his teammate. I wish we could run the outside groove around here. That'd be pretty cool to do. Just our cars, it's not as good as it was last year. It's not as good as it was. I don't know what we can adjust on it. It's more of like an internal mechanical grip. I just feel like it needs a little bit more rotation, a little bit extra acceleration, but that's something you can't fix on pit road. All right, we got to get around Newman. I'm about to make it 3 wide. Okay, Newman, if you're going to block, when push comes to shove, move him up the hill a little bit. 3 wide, 2 Penske Dodges, and the BRS Monte Carlo. And if y'all want me to run a different paint scheme in 2006, let me know. I think we're going to keep the primary paint scheme for 06, but I think we're going to change the alternate paint scheme. I don't know what it's going to be. We might not. We might. I don't know if we'll keep the same colors with a different scheme, or we'll change up the scheme but with the same colors. Keep the same scheme but with different colors. Oh, sorry, Kevin Harvick. Oh, God. Just drove it in the corner. Did not mean to do that. So Labonte's car bottoms out. But yeah, I don't know what we're going to do for next year in terms of paint schemes. The primary is most likely going to stay. We'll probably have a new special paint scheme for the 600 and whatnot. It just depends how our sponsorship runs out, you know. If Bike Tells Unlimited walks away, then we're going to have to come up with an entirely new template of paint schemes to run. But we got some good ones, you know. We actually won Chicagoland in this car, this paint scheme, earlier this summer. And we're doing pretty good. You know, 3rd place ain't bad. Trying to get a run on Bobby Labonte. 26 laps around Homestead, so halfway point. Going to be about lap 13, lap 14. Trying to gain on good old Labonte. And Tony Stewart, man, I mean, he's just pretty much having a celebration lap right now. He's already your Winston Cup champion. He's been the champion the last 3 seasons. It's going to be 4 seasons. He's doing an amazing job over there at Joe Gibbs Racing. And if you think about it, since 2000, Bobby Labonte won the championship in 2000 for Joe Gibbs Racing. 01 went to Jeff Gordon. 02, Stewart. 03, Stewart. 04, Stewart. Now 05. So that means Joe Gibbs Racing has won 5 out of the last 6 Winston Cup titles. That is unbelievable. And that makes, what, 4 out of the last 6 championships? No. Make 3 out of the last 6 championships to Chevrolet, I believe. Is it? No, 4 out of the last 6, because Stewart won only 1 in a Pontiac, and Bobby won his in a Pontiac. Our tires are going away, though. Just not enough forward bite. And we definitely could use a little bit more acceleration. I mean, Bobby's car stalled out. Oh, God, the car just hooked there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sorry, Bobby. Oh, we're going on the fence. We're going on the fence. Oh, sorry, Bobby Labonte. Sorry. Man, we almost went in the fence. Here comes Matt Kenseth out of nowhere. He's going to just door slam us. Wow. Here comes Michael. Nope, excuse me. That's Rusty Wallace. That was Michael Waltrip. Car is super loose. Sorry, Bobby Labonte. Did not mean to tear up the left side of your car. It was either I dragged the brakes or I send him straight in the fence. We got to get on pit road soon, but we're going to need to stay out late. That's been a very good strategy, is being the last car to pit. For some reason, that strategy likes to work, so that's what we're going to do. I even see Jeff Burton moving into the top 10, and I see Waltrip back there too, I believe. Maybe that's just Rusty Wallace. Who knows? Both of those cars look very similar. We've already got some cats down pit road here in Homestead, Miami. Coming up to the halfway point, lap 13. Sterling Marlin enters the fray. Bobby Labonte's going to be ticked. I don't know where Kenseth came from, but my God, he just door slammed us. I didn't even know he was there. I mean, shades of Ward Burton. If you missed those episodes, there's been, what, 2 or 3 episodes. Ward Burton dove in the inside. I didn't even know he was there, and flat out, we made contact. But yeah, I'm going to pit with Tony. That's what I'm doing. I'm pitting with Tony Stewart. When Stewart pits, I'm pitting. I'm keeping this. I'm going to run this thing dry until Tony comes in, because that dude has just been on fire. He's got the right pit strategy. He's got the right pit calls. So I'm staying with Tony on this one, because we're in our fuel window right now. We could pit. But do I want to? No. I want to pit with Tony. Pit with the leader. He comes in, we'll go in. He's staying out, so we're going to keep digging. You know, it's the final race of the year. Tony's looking to get his 8th win of the season. I mean, just what a crazy championship. I mean, last year it was decently close. Sorry, Kenseth. Oh my God, the car just gets, it just locks onto him, man. The car just gets extremely tight and just locks onto him. I am so sorry, Kenseth. I'm coming into pit road. I am so sorry, Kenseth. That was very foolish of me. I'm gonna, go Burton, just go. I don't want to wreck you. And we can't even run the access road. That's cool. Okay, we're down pit road. No damage repair. Let's drop the PSI. Let's make the car looser, and let's just give it one final shot at the win. I mean, we're just gonna have to run qualifying laps. That's all we can do. And I'm out of coffee. That's good. Had to switch the backup with some water. I've noticed, and this might jinx our pit crew, but I've noticed they've been very good on pit stops as of lately. $15.8, not bad for a full tank of petrol, and for Goodyears. Now, where we're going to cycle out after everything, who knows? We're going to lose some spots, though. Access road, man, it's just dangerous. Alright, leaders are coming down pit road. Let's see how this one goes. I'm gonna block Terry. Oh, Terry's gonna just thread the needle. Oh no, contact. Wow. Aggressive racing. All the way back in 31st. Unbelievable. Alright, let's see what we can do. Can we gain enough positions back at Homestead? I increased the acceleration, so our car should be able to get on and off the corners a little bit better. Oh no, just the closing rate, man. Closing rate. Yeah, we fell back pretty bad. So I'm guessing their fresh tires allowed them to gain a bunch of positions on us, because we're all the way back in 28th. Oh, sorry, Kyle Petty. That was stupid. You just can't dive in the corners like you can at Charlotte, man. Like you can at some of these other tracks. Robbie Gordon's gonna get slowed up here. Oh, okay, thank you, Kenny Wallace. Thank you. Oh my God, Robbie Gordon's getting slowed up, and Bobby Labonte's here. Oh crap! Up the fence. Kenny Wallace puts us in the wall. Well, this is not a good way to end 2005. I'll tell you that. So, 28, that's pretty dismal. Come on, man. I tell you what, if I can catch Kenny Wallace, I'm going to go spin him out for that, because that was really stupid of him. I didn't mean to hit him earlier. Probably best we don't spin him out, but our tires are already shot. Got so much damage, I can't even keep up with Casey Mears or Jamie McMurray. Oh, McMurray. Freaking turd bucket. Nearly put me in the fence at Atlanta. He tried that. Try to get underneath him here. I'm going to run him up high. There we go. Dang it, man. The car just doesn't have the speed it had before. And, uh-oh. That was not good. Well, that sucks. So we're going to be at the back of the pack. We might as well go down pit road and just get it fixed up and make one last effort at maybe a top 35. I mean, just, not the way you want the season to end. But hey, man, unfortunate circumstances happened. We were running good, and we just, things happen. Things happen, so we're going to go down pit road. We're going to get the works. We're going to get the works, get everything we can done to the car. We'll have like a 2, maybe 3 lap dash to end the Ford 400. Tony Stewart's most likely just going to toot to a victory lane. And, yeah, hopefully we'll have some interesting news to talk about in the silly season for Season 4, which will be coming up. What I plan on doing is we're going to do the next episode. We'll have another season of NASCAR Thunder 2003. We'll do one season on that. I don't know how long that season's going to go. It could be a couple months, whatnot. I plan on still doing the 4 episodes. That's subject to change. But after that, we're going to go and we're going to run that, and then we're going to run Season 4 of 03. So right now we're on Season 3. We'll run 04 after NASCAR Thunder 2003 Season 4 runs. And we'll see how everything plays out. Green flag back out at Homestead. Pretty good restart for us. Lap 24 out of 26. How is our car going to fare? 43's in our way. Not a good way to end the season, but it's okay, man. 6 wins. Keep digging. Just try to get as many spots as we can on the start of the race. Yeah, I've noticed that hitting the brakes here at Homestead is not the smartest thing to do in the corners. It just locks you up. It's better to be on the throttle. He's going to hit us here, probably.
Okay, time to go. The leader is about 6 seconds ahead. 2 to go.
Come on. Oh, sorry, Biffle. Hey, man, I just want to get a top 30. Oh, God, we got... That's Tony Stewart! Tony Stewart blows up in the final 2 laps at Homestead. The championship's already been crowned, guys, so don't worry. He's going to be your champion, but he's going to lose the opportunity to win another race. Looks like they just tried something experimental to try to get maybe one final victory. Well, it's going to have to be Stanley Steeman in victory lane when they hand him the Winston Cup check. That's for Kenny Wallace earlier. I ain't worried about you, Kenny Wallace. Look, I want that final position. I want top 30. Final corner in 2005. Dive on in there. And it looks like we'll be able to maybe get away from the 23. We're going to come home 30th beat-up race car. And 2005 is in the books, folks. Who's going to win the final race of the season? It is Jimmy Johnson. Yes! Jimmy Johnson gets a victory. Yes! Yes! Johnson wins. Yes! What a race, guys. So your winner is going to be Jimmy Johnson, who takes home the final race of the year. He didn't win all year long. We were talking about him, how the last few races, how he hasn't won. He's going to get the W. Harvick gets second. But it's not going to be enough. Even though Tony Stewart finished dead last, he's still going to be your Winston Cup champion. He brought home only 34 points. Well, guess what? Kevin Harvick only brought home 140 plus. That still gives him the Winston Cup title. Wow. We should have finished a lot better than that, though. 30th place is not good, but hey, man, we did what we could do. You know, Gordon, he came home in, what is it, 7th. Burton gets a top 10. Waltrip does too. That was a lot of fun. Let's go check out what's going on in this silly season. Well, 2005 is over. It is time for the offseason. Here is your final look at the 2005 NASCAR Winston Cup statistics. So this is, you know, of course, Michael Waltrip won the Daytona 500. We won Texas. We won the Coke 600. We nearly won the All-Star. That was an amazing finish. If you haven't seen the episode, go check out the All-Star. That was probably the best finish of the year. Coke 600, great win for us. Warburton gets the Dover win. Let's see. Ford was in a drought for the early portion of the season. Their first win came at Michigan. That was a big drought for them. Just about a quarter and a half of the season, they didn't even win. Nearly halfway. Gordon gets the Pepsi 400. We won Tropicana 400. That made our third win of the year. We went back to the Pocono using the same strategy Jeff Gordon did in June, and we won the second race there. Rusty Wallace wins the Brickyard. Another good finish was Watkins Glen. That's another race. If you haven't checked it out, go watch the Watkins Glen race. That is an unbelievable finish. Marcus Ambrose, Brad Keselowski-esque finish between me and Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch gets that win. We won the Southern 500. We defended our Southern 500 title. That was our 5th win of the season. And then we won the EA Sports 500 at Talladega, which was our 6th win of the season. And of course, Jimmy Johnson winning the Ford 400. Your final point standing. So Stewart lost 100 points at the end of the year, but it was still Kevin Harvick going to be second place. It's official. 100% official. Tony Stewart has won the last 4 Winston Cup championships. He's a 4-time champion, just like Jeff Gordon. 7 wins, 5 poles, 20 top 5s, 27 top 10s. That's actually not that many top 5s, to be honest with you. Average start, 7. I mean, it is a lot of top 5s, but I think I've seen more with other championships. 7.9 average start, 8.1 average finish. Wow. And let's go ahead and check out who got second. Let's see how his season fared. Only 2 wins, no poles, 17 top 5s, 27 top 10s, 13.9 average start, 9.2 average finish. Let's check out where we finished. We got 14th in the standings. 13 poles, 6 wins, 14 top 5s, 19 top 10s, 15.1 average start, 17.1 average finish, and definitely much better than we did in 04. Whew. And here's the rest. Oh, good darn it. Burton didn't get the top 10 in points, but Waltrip got 17th. This is the rest of the point standings and how everything shook out. 71 drivers competed in the Winston Cup Championship this year. Awards. Here is the tally for all the awards this season. I'll just go ahead and scan through all of them so you can check them out. This is all of the awards for the year. And Ray Besto's Rookie of the Year. All this jazz right here. Pole Award. And this is all the drivers who got the poles this year. Manufacturer title goes to Chevrolet. And Lap Champion. We win the Lap Champion title, which is always good. Yes, we won it, but barely over Tony Stewart. So, well, here is the off-season shakeup after 2005. Rusty Wallace is hanging it up. He is done in the NASCAR Winston Cup season. He is done, so Team Penske is going to welcome David Green, who drove the 37 Monte Carlo. He's going to be jumping over, and he's going to be in a Penske Dodge. Ricky Rudd is going to retire. Ashton Lewis, he's going to be behind the 21 car, so he's going to be jumping over to the Ford. He's going to be driving Ricky Rudd's car. Ricky Rudd will retire without a championship. His final win came in 04, and Rusty Wallace's final win, ironically enough, came at Bristol. So that is your off-season shakeup. We don't want to change any of the settings. Well, that's it, folks. Next race is going to be the Daytona 500, but that's the first points-paying race. We got the shootout. That will be covered in Season 4. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. I look forward to Season 4. We'll be doing one more season of NASCAR Thunder 2003 before then, so it might be a few months or so, but we'll get back to it very soon. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Helps out the channel tremendously. I appreciate all the love and support for this series. Hope you're having a great one. And DIECAST Buffet signing off.